the Third Base Online podcast.
Episode 8. You know, we stay great.
We're moving.
And grateful at the same time because you guys keep supporting us. You know.
You keep subscribing.
You keep on liking,
keep sharing,
but you guys are not commenting though. There's that.
I don't call it. Touch that point early?
It's not beef. It's still chicken.
Guys, sorry.
It's still chicken.
This is like the introduction of the show, and you're already beefing people.
I said it's still chicken. It doesn't reach the levels of beef.
It's more like liver.
Guys, I love you, but if you love us now, just share. Comment so that we know what you guys think. What you don't like, let us know so that we can correct. So that you guys like it, but. Without wasting our time,
welcome to the show.
Welcome to the podcast, your number one Urban Kingdom podcast. Third Base Online, and things are happening.
We've had a wild month.
Yeah, man, things are happening.
A lot of things have been happening locally and globally in the CHH industry.
And in the world in general.
I feel like one that is buzzing, that needs to be, it's our number one on the show today, is
Yay. Don't call him Kanye. He's Yay. Do you know that illegally it's called Yay? It's one of his names also on his birth certificate. Like on his ID, the birth certificate, obviously. Kanye Yay. So
wait, Kanye Yay.
No, like Kanye, or you can just call him Yay West.
Okay, so Kanye West has been having a lot going on. Especially the past week.
A lot of stuff.
Stuff has been going on. I'm sure some of the people have been reading about the different endorsements that have been pulling out, his major endorsement deals. Speaking about even things like Adidas.
Yeah.
Have been pulling out.
There was this picture. I don't know if it's true though. That after that, Adidas announced that they're cutting Kanye out. There was a post that went out that buy with like the B in black and the YE in white. So like buy. It's funny, but
God, the marketing team is crazy.
Whoever came with that, and it like from the day they started, from the day they finished, which was a creative at the same time rude, at the same time funny, at the same time not cool.
Yeah, so Kanye West went from being a billionaire to a millionaire. He's lost. His net worth is actually 40 million right now.
No, not 40 million. Actually,
it went down.
No, it's 400 million. Now it's 400 million.
400 million.
Well, according to Forbes used to say that it was 1.2, but when they calculated the gap, the RCC, whatever, and all the other, like his representatives in the entertainment and the music, what, all of those people dropped out. And Adidas being one of the biggest deals he had, then it's now 400 million. But he says it was 2 billion in total.
His net worth.
What
he says.
You know what the funny thing is?
But Forbes says something different.
Yeah, here's the thing. I feel like also Forbes is right. We trust Forbes, but also they kind of biased.
They add their own spice.
No, they're biased. You know why? Because he has always had an issue with Forbes that they took time to announce that he was a billionaire. He said he was a billionaire earlier than what Forbes announced. And as soon as he drops out of the billionaire status, Forbes was like ready to go. You know how long they took to announce that he's a billionaire. And as soon as he dropped, they were the first one
to let him go,
to let everyone know that he's no longer a billionaire. So I feel like also Forbes there was a little bit of biasism there, right?
But what I like, or I don't know what people will think about it. After all of this happened, he went on Instagram and he posted a picture. Does he
still have even an Instagram?
Yes, he has an Instagram account. He's certified or verified. He has that blue tick.
They took him out of Instagram or something.
No.
Are you sure? Because I heard him he's no longer on Twitter though.
Then who is this? This is who?
I'm not sure now. Maybe it's a new account, but I heard he's no longer on Insta. He's even trying to buy a new social media called Polar.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, because of the fact that he can't now, he's been banned from, literally, Kanye West has been pulled out from
Everything.
Well, the reason why he's been pulled out because of his anti-Semitic statements against the Jewish people, particularly.
His political statements.
No, those anti-Semitics against the Jews, like being hate, kind of they call it hate speech.
Hate speech.
Well, from my own point of view, there were, I don't want to say any anti-Semitic statements, but here's the thing. With him, Kanye, and understanding his faith, mixing his faith in everything, and speaking against the Jews and everything, he's stepping on a godly principle that Jews are, like in the Bible literally says, if you curse them, you are cursed. If you bless them,
you are blessed.
Literally, when God was blessing Abraham, the father of faith, Jews have a spoken blessing on them from God. It's like lineage-wise. It's a spiritual principle. So no matter what you can say, what you say about Jews are like the first fruit of God. It's spiritual. They will succeed. Whether it's written in the spiritual codings that those people will succeed in their forefathers. They are literally meant to succeed because they have an eternal blessing speaking upon them. That's why you have Jews in so many,
parts of the world,
in so many areas of industries succeeding, because they follow the principles that God has gave them, even when they don't even believe in God. They still follow the principles, so it works for them, on top of the eternal blessing that was speaking on them. So it's really,
I guess you could say the scriptures are fulfilling themselves. He touched where he was not supposed to touch, so he's facing the consequences.
Literally, he's kind of like kicking against God. Because literally he's stepping on the scripture that says, curse those that are cursed, blessed that are blessed. So that's why he feels like everything is against him, even though they might say, no, they're using power, blah, blah, blah. Well, at the bottom of everything is him stepping on that scripture. Even though he's representing his faith, but he's misunderstood principles concerning Jews and God and the Bible at the core. As much as he feels like he's knowledgeable, he stepped on that. That's why things that have Jews inside succeed, because they're already blessed, even if God is not involved in it.
They're already blessed.
They have a spoken word. That's why if you have two children growing up together, and the father blesses him from the heart, he's going to succeed. And you have the other child and his father curses him, he's not going to succeed, because he's functioning from a cursed perspective. And you might say, no, the blood of Jesus, now we have to go into other deep things. When you say, black people are, so you're saying black people are cursed, what, that's a whole other lesson on its own. Yes, we've been redeemed by the blood of Christ, but our forefathers have done things that speak against us, that we have to rewind and unwind.
So yeah, guys, that's Kanye's story. If you want to tell us your views or what you think.
What do you think?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I really don't know. Everything just happened in the field. It was a speed, it was fast. But at one point, that's what I was trying to say. He posted something and said, it's not all about the money, but it's all about the people. He called it love speech. From a hate speech to a love speech. So, yeah, that is Kanye, guys.
But do you think that his mental vibes is also kicking in? Or
what mental vibes?
You know, they say he's bipolar.
Hey, guys, at this time and stage, you never know. He could have done that from a straight mental state. And then someone else could say, no, it's his mental state kicking in, or it's bipolar kicking in. You never know these things. So I don't know. I can't say. But I really don't support that point of saying it's coming from his mental.
Because Trevor Noah was like, yeah, man. He responded him back because when he did that Drink Champs interview, he clapped the back, and a lot of people, That's what got him. When they even took down
that interview.
the interview, but it still popped up in different YouTube channels. But you said a lot of things that, well, though in one point he was like bigging up the Jews that they have good communities, they take care of our children. I wish we could also do the same. But mind you, he had already, said some stuff.
What he needed to
he even challenged Adidas, saying I'll say anti-Semitic things and Adidas will still not drop me. And they drop him, and that George Floyd everything. And that he doesn't believe the George Floyd thing, it was real. What? Because of the Candace Owen documentary called The Greatest Lie Ever Told. That documentary on itself is controversial. I'm not going to say anything. The best thing I can say is go check out that documentary and you make your own judgment. Because when you watch it, you're like, yeah. You're like, yeah. So, man, things are happening.
Things are happening, guys. So please do leave a comment below and tell us what you think. We want to hear from you and what you think. Right?
But above all, let's just pray for Ye.
Yeah.
Pray for Ye, for real. Let's pray.
Like for real, guys.
If you
it's
love
it's time for us to indulge more in praying for others and praying for ourselves.
Yeah.
And really, we need God in these times that we're living in. And let's just put him in prayer. Pray for Kanye.
Yeah,
pray
man.
for Ye. Speaking about praying for people, another person that I feel his mother was praying for him from the womb is probably Limoblaze. The guy is moving. So he has been in the industry forever, but ever since he released the Gyre remix track with Lecrae.
Nah, no since though, but he's been popping though.
But I feel like that's his hit. You've
like
been
his
popping.
global hit.
Yes, that's his global hit.
Yeah, that's a global hit.
So ever since he hit that global hit, he's been going from something we say from glory to glory, I believe. He's been really spreading his wings. And just recently...
Yeah, he got signed to Rich Records.
Rich Records! He got signed to Rich Records.
So here's the backstory of what happened. So there's Ace Harris. I hope he's watching. Ace Harris is the A&R of Rich Records. So he posted that, what did he post? He was bigging up in themselves and said, we are happy of the music that we've been producing, da-da-da. Then I hit him on the comment section. I was like, you guys are doing an amazing job as usual. But when are you going to create like a bridge for African artists, like how we have Def Jam Africa, Sony Africa, Universal Africa, and
Trace Africa,
and no, okay, but in the those recording companies have branches in Africa, and they've signed people that have become big, like the Nasty C's, the Caspers, the AKs,
every single big person
the big ones, yeah, they're signed to the big labels, or they have some connection with those labels to some sort. Even Nigeria, they have artists, Africa, the African branch is booming. It's booming. So I was saying the same thing in the comment section that Rich Records needs to have like their own African branch.
Rich Records Africa.
Yeah. I was like, they should, they should, because they have the blueprint. Imagine, we've got talent here in Africa. We're popping. Look at, from the days of D'banj to the days of Wizkid, to the days of Burna Boy, now Davido, and now we have Limoblaze being signed to what? To Rich Records. So before he said that, when I said that, we need a whatever, he hit me back in the comment section. He was like, just check out the space. We got some good news coming in. So I was like, oh,
okay,
this is interesting.
Probably something.
And then this week, they say, I was so happy and disappointed. Limoblaze has been playing with Rich Records with them.
From Gyre, I feel like from Gyre.
No. He's been like with Rich Records. He's written so many records for Cray, for so many artists in the Rich Records. This from, Summer's Playlist 2020. He's been like this with Rich Records.
So so you're trying to say they didn't actually branch someone We were hoping for someone fresh, someone
I was
new.
hoping for fresh blood,
new blood,
young blood
we've never seen before.
for someone we've never seen before.
Never seen before. That's
I
what
guess
we were
that's
expecting.
the direction they're gonna go, because I mean, like, yeah, it's actually prolonged that they took this long to sign
him.
Limo. Like, I mean, he's been like this with them for a very long time. So I was like, I'm not surprised this has happened. It's actually late news to us. And this dope that he got signed officially. And then he dropped an EP called Sunday and Legos when he announced his official signing to the label. I checked it out. Limoblaze is on fire, guys.
It's his time.
He's been popping, and that Jared Dragon just made him
expand.
I mean, like, TikTok has been blowing up.
Playing it.
So shout out to Limoblaze. Go check out his new EP Sunday, Legos and Sunday. One of my favorite songs is the one with K1KFU. You go check it out. Yeah.
Yes, Limoblaze. Speak about another person who has been making it and killing it. A huge shout out to KB.
K to the second letter.
Listen.
KB is in his own pocket.
He's in his own lane.
He's in his own pocket. He's got
his own going on. He's moving. Recently they received an award. They received an award.
What do you mean they received an award?
They received an award.
Which award?
I'm trying to remember. No, it was from the Dove. Remind me.
The Dove Award.
The Dove Awards, yes.
Best gospel hip hop rap song of the year. Best gospel song of the year. I think it was King Jesus.
The King Jesus. Remember the King Jesus challenge we spoke about in one of the episodes?
I didn't want to do it.
And he didn't want to do it. Yeah, he got awarded for that.
Jesus. So yeah, I think it features No Big Deal. So No Big Deal was super happy because that was his first Dove Award. Being featured by his brother KB. And yeah, KB's been pulling it.
He's been pulling it, and not just only winning the award. He has also been on tour with his mentor. He calls him his mentor.
Yeah,
I feel like it's reasonable. Do you know that ever since I realized that he calls him his mentor, there's some qualities in KB that you find in Flame.
Yeah, obviously. That's why he's his mentor.
So his mentor is Flame.
He's forever, from the days of Rich Records, in the first album, he's been saying that Flame.
If you guys don't know who Flame is, go check him out and you'd understand.
Come on, if you don't know Flame.
And you'd understand why KB is KB.
Flame, literally, he's a flame.
Literally.
If you don't know Flame, man, where you been? Who you are? Who you be? Nah, go check out.
Go
Flame.
check them out.
Flame, I think he has a new project, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. But Flame is an OG. Flame is a veteran in the game. I mean, like,
he's been doing that forever.
Yeah, when we talk about Flame, we talk about the truth. Guys like that. That's his caliber, basically, Flame. And for him to be on the tour with KB, I feel like it's a dope vibe. They were on the Glory Nights. The reason why I was saying also KB is like on his own lane. KB is successfully one of the successful artists to branch out of Rich
Records
and still do his own thing and headline tours. I've been seeing the pictures, the tours that were packed. In fact, every time you would say they sold out.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. Like, I think three quarters maybe of the tour was sold out, which is amazing. Even Triple E was there. No Big Deal was there on the tour. KB is on his own lane, and his new song Graves.
My gosh.
He's
go check it out.
In his own pocket. He's in his own pocket.
And just shout out to him for pushing his brand, his Glory Alone.
Wow.
Guys, if you do not know KB's brand,
he's in his own lane.
He's doing his own
I think
things.
in the urban Christian clothing vibes.
KB. We coming. We're coming in hot.
We're coming in hot. Yeah, y'all go check out. If you want the pale, check out in the comments, or you can tell us what you think. What you think? Holla at your
people.
Holla at
your favorite host. Okay, back to KB.
Back to KB. He's one of the people with the dopest apparel clothing line. I think AGA is Glory Alone. And we gotta beat them.
We're coming for you, KB, and we're not a friend, KB.
No, but KB's his clothing line is.
I feel like we're learning from.
It's dope.
If you feel like you're not understanding what we're saying, go check out His Glory Alone.
Yeah, man.
You'd understand.
I think it's underneath to supply. It's dope. So KB is popping.
Moving on and coming back local. I feel like
local.
Coming back to our local stuff, we have something called Project 519 that is coming together.
So basically, Project 519 is 519. You get that correct.
519.
Shout out to Genius. Is the brainchild. We'll talk that one behind. We'll talk behind Genius. He's the brainchild of that idea. He is one of the brainchilds of SACHH.com, a website for SA hip hop. SA Christian hip hop specifically. And he's got a company called Nerd Tunes, and it's like a label, like a music label. So Summer's Playlist, how they put other artists and Rich Records artists together to make like a project, a compilation project. So we're doing something similar. He's doing something similar. Why I'm saying we're doing something similar? Because I'm part of it. I have one song on that project, and other artists especially from South Africa. I think from Zim we have one guy called Technique. And most of them are South African based Christian hip hop artists like Melissa got Grace, me, MD, who else? Him, Genius himself. A lot of us, that are based in South Africa doing SA hip hop, SA Christian hip hop. I have going to be putting a compilation together, dropping on the 4th of November on all digital stores. I have a particular song called Work of Love, and it's there. And it's an amazing song featuring beautiful sister Pendile with a dope voice. We tried to make sure that we challenge ourselves. We didn't necessarily go the hip hop way. We went like
something else.
Fusion. We took a little bit of Limoblaze and we took a bit of Jorim there and put together. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. It's a compilation and project from different artists based in SA. And it's going to be amazing. Y'all guys check it out.
Y'all guys better check it out. You guys check it out.
Dope music to end the year.
Also checking it out. We have reached a season called Amber season. Your September, October, November, December. Those are your Amber season. And it's one of the most seasons where for some families, you lose a lot of family members because of accidents. A lot of things happen physically, spiritually, emotionally, every single thing. It's one of your end year type of vibe that is currently going on. Either, there's Halloween, there's Christmas, people are going to travel.
Yeah.
So an advice from us is to get time to pray. If there's a season that we could all be prayerful, is this season right now. It's a season not to mess with. You'd hear people say a lot of people remain in a year.
Yeah.
Like, don't stay behind in 2022. We need to go over 2023. This is where you prepare yourself for that. And just be cautious of your life and how you want to enjoy your December or want to enjoy your end year, and check on family, spend more time with family.
You know what I think though? The thing is that end of the year, usually people are celebrating, so we get caught up in the celebration
that we lose focus.
And we check out most of the time in the Bible, when there was a celebration, the enemy struck.
Yes.
And so you need to be very alert,
Be vigilant.
Very vigilant.
Be awake.
Be taken away by the celebration of the end of the year. That's when this is the most spiritually active season for the kingdom of darkness. This is why we have so many deaths, so many incidences, so many calamities, so many accidents even on the roads, because that's why it's called the Umber season. Because they are harvesting, a lot of what they call, I guess, blood for their blood banks to sacrifice whatever they want in the spiritual realm. So it's a spiritual warfare going on. And that's why it's important for what you're saying, that it's important to be cautious of what we do, to pray for ourselves, pray for our families, because in this season, a lot of things go wrong, if not care is taken. So it's besides celebrating, but we also need to be very intercessive for ourselves and for our families, because the enemy strikes in the ignorance of celebration. So, don't get caught up in the celebration of the year,
the vibe and the mood.
New Year, Christmas, Thanksgiving. In America, we don't do Thanksgiving. You have people doing Halloween, what. You just gotta be cautious. People are celebrating a lot of.
There's a way to celebrate and be cautious. I feel like that's the advice that we're giving. I think we've lost so many people, family members, throughout the course of since COVID. COVID really opened our eyes, and from then we do not want to lose more people. So this is where you come in. If you're watching, you have the responsibility not only to pray for yourself, but pray also for other people. Take time to intercede for someone else's life. You never know that your prayers could save them this Ember season. And draw close to God. Some people believe in something else. I'm not going to force Christianity on you. For us, we draw close to God and Jesus. The blood of Jesus.
Because we know that he's the ultimate
one. He's the only one. He's the only one. Because at the end of the
day, he's the one who got our back, and he's been holding us. So we trust in his hand, and we trust that he's going to protect us throughout the embassies, and protect not only us,
but everyone watching,
around our families,
the church,
and,
every single person.
So be prayerful, guys. Be prayerful in this season, but also celebrate.
I'm gonna celebrate. Speaking of that, 3.3.
Yeah.
All right. I'm quiet. Okay, guys. This brings us to the end of our show.
Yeah, we gotta go.
But
before we go, guys, if you wanna get the apparel, let us know in the comment section. We got something dope that we're working on concerning this. Just look out for something that will be called Eternity Way. We're working on something, and it's coming. So your support, if you're feeling it, subscribe, guys. We will keep on saying it until
we can. I don't think we ever gonna stop saying it.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
And remember, when we reach 100 subscribers, we bring in our first guest.
So we need to really get there. So
if you guys want to see the guest, the more you
delay, the more they delay. Come on, guys. We need to bring this guest. We need to bring the guest. They need to come in now.
Yeah, man. So subscribe, comment, share, like.
And hit that notification bell, because you don't want to miss anything new coming up.
It helps you, actually.
Yeah.
Because when they hit the notification bell, what happens?
New episodes automatically they just pop. They go
on your phone.
You don't need to search. Your phone is gonna let you know.
We got something fresh.
You got the notification right there.
Yeah. So without wasting time, believing in you and loving you. See you on the next episode on our podcast. You already know it's your boy Jareem, aka the Zim Dream Kid.
You already know this is your girl Graceful, aka Graceful. It's coming, guys. We out.